Hey, hi, hello, all you beautiful people. How are we doing tonight? Hope y'all are well. Hope y'all are doing okay. Ladies, gentlemen, all configurations of being. I'm gonna try and finish it tonight. Tonight, I'm going to try and finish Ghosts, which is one of the songs on the Lessons Learned album, which this coffee goal is funding, by the way, if you'd like to contribute to the album's completion. But I know where this song wants to go, kind of. I'm going to try and flush it out to the point where I can send it to Wesley McIntyre, who is in the band Limerick. You should definitely give them a listen if you like metal stuff. But because he is waiting on that, and because he is waiting on it this coming week, I need to get this completely done. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to work on getting this completely done. Donezo. If you don't say... Man, my phrasing is just off on, like, everything at the moment. There's logic. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna get rid of the background music. Let's listen through what we've got so far, shall we? Wah! Hey, Andy. Hope you're well. Okay, good. Everything is routed properly. Everything is okay. I forgot to record the vocals. I forgot that was a thing that I did. Did not realize that was a thing I did. Everything is fine. Working out in such a sounds good. Have a good workout. Does this need to be quieter? Let's put it like there. That could work. I don't think that actually changed anything, but it's fine. Oh, working out sucks. Well, yes, that's the point. But I'm glad you're doing it nonetheless. Also, hi, Matt. Hope you're well. There's gonna be another verse here, which I still have to write. Maybe that's something else I'll do. If I can get this written to the point where I want it to be, then we'll also work on reorganizing the lyrics for Galaxy Blues, because I've got somebody who's willing to do some guitar solos on that, and that's gonna be really fun. Okay. Alright. That needs to happen twice, but the drums need to be different both times. So, we're gonna do a little bit of duplication. That's pretty cool. And then we'll figure out other drum melodies. But for the moment, the general gist is... I wonder, I'm gonna have to, like, completely construct new drum solos for the metal part, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing in the slightest, but it's fine. That can honestly probably stay the same way. All of this can probably stay the same. It's just this part that I'm going to need to find some new stuff. I'm going to need to adapt. I'm going to need to improvise. I'm going to need to overcome. But that's okay. You want to know why? Because I'm many things, all of which means that that is what I do. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, so I might just have Wesley do power chords for the first 4 bars and then do some kind of solo that he thinks will sound good for the next 4 bars, and then go back into power chords or go back into like strums or something. That's not a bad idea, actually. So how does that rhythm work? It's kick and tom, tom tom, snare tom tom, kick kick, cymbal at the beginning. Okay, I can do that. Maybe. It'll take me a while, but I can do it. It's doable, innit? Ain't that right? I don't know why I'm British. I don't know why I keep turning British. Somebody stop me. Hello? I would like this up. Hey, Donnelly, how are you? Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's... Ah, God, rhythm stuff, it hurts my brains. But it's fine. Is this... That is the kick. So it's... I don't want that. I want that. No, I want mid-tom. Duh, and then... Da, 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 da. Mount Fire acquired onto shell. Oh! Sick! Are we gonna get in real time updates as to where you are in Planet of Lana 2? No, don't do that. That's not what I wanted you to do. Da do da do do da da. No. Halfway. We're playing this game. We're going halfsies because, of course, if you'd like, I would love, actually. I would absolutely adore that. That would be really great. Please do. Please do. I would genuinely love that so much. Because you are going to feel so many emotions, Donnelly. Donnelly, you're in for a roller coaster. Ba 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 ba. No, it would be this, wouldn't it? Nah, not quite. Eh? Da da. Yeah. Da 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 da. God, I forgot I can't see anything. It's fine. Okay, all of you go away. All of you go away. Alright, all of you also go away. If I need your services again, I have your clone. I hate these fish. Which fish? What are you talking about, Map? Also, hi, Lilith. Lilith, how was your stream today? I'm sorry I didn't come. But I saw that you went live. And I stopped in for like a second, I think. I was lurking. Sploon, icy. It was good. What were you up to, if you don't mind my asking? Uh, you were playing Forager. What's Forager about? Is it good? I feel like I've heard good things about it, but tell me more about it. Tell me more. Tell me more. Did you get very far? Da 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 da. That is right. Da 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 da. Okay, so wait a minute. No, don't do that. Give me option drag. Interesting. It's fun, it's good. I played it for like almost hours. Did you mean 2? I played for almost hours. 2 hours. Okay, I was right. Ooh, wait. That was good. Give me just a tick. Just a tick. Just a tick. Come on. Oh, it's being stubborn. Give me just a tick to the right. Yeah, that's it, baby. Da 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 da. So, whoa, okay, way zoomed in. No. Do that. I do that. Okay. I love making dysfunctional roadway systems. I do in fact hear that is your bread and butter these days, Map. Would that not just be... Yeah, it is. It is just that. It's absolutely just that. It's 1000% just that. As well as committing G-word under the alias calcium. Interesting. Bum bum ba dum bum bum ba ba. I got it. That was perfect. That was exactly the thing I was looking for. That was exactly what I was looking for. Whoa, where am I going? Whoa, where am I going? I am scrolling way too quickly. It's fine. Bring Megabunk. Yes, I understand you are talking about Megabunk. I believe you. And then what? Oh God, what's gonna be the main thing? That'll be the main thing. I got the main thing. That'll be fine. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. That other one should be the other crash. Right now you're on crash right. Go to crash left. Where is crash left? Crash left. Whoops. Crash left. Where is crash left? Crash left? Okay, so we're gonna have you be crash right. We're gonna have you be crash left. And we're gonna see how that sounds. And then The next thing is just these two again with little added bits. Except I also did want to add a ding. How would I do that? I know how I would do it on a drum set, or on a drum set, but I don't know how I would do it here. Hello? Whoa, that's weird. Why isn't there any audio? Wait. What the what? Why is there not any audio? Where did my audio go? Hold on. I'm disconnecting and reconnecting my MIDI controller. Maybe that'll do something. No. Where is my audio? I have become fish again. Lilith, Donnelly is currently playing Planet of Lana 2, which is a game that we played through a few days back. It's great. Planet of Lana 1 and 2 are both amazing. Other people may not, so the clarification may have been needed. I appreciate it. Forager is very fun. Small creature creating a building area. That sounds delightful. That sounds wonderful. Is it... Whoa, why did that happen? What? Okay, well, I have my audio back. Do I have another bell that I can mess with? Octave down, please. Another octave down, please. That's it. That's it right there. Oh, that's very unfortunate. That's extremely unfortunate. Okay, what was it? Was it this? No. I want the ride bell. Give me the ride bell. Nope. There it is. I'm just gonna try a thing. Let me do this. Let me do this. So that I can bring these over here. And then I can see it in here, right? If I just do this. Yeah. Bring the... Oops. Yeah. There's that. That's brilliant. That's beautiful. And then I'm going to add this to... So it's got a little accent. Dum 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 sugar doo 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 doo. No, I don't want it to go straight into the doo 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 doo. But I want it to eventually do that. How do I do that? How do I go about that? How do I want this to sound? Sugar doo 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 doo. Hold on, wait. Wait. There we go. Now I got it. It starts basically at the 3. So if I start this basically at the 3 and go bada bing bada boom. Maybe if I started at the 2. Maybe. That's not quite right. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 sugar dooga dooga. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Would that not just be? Oh God, no. Okay, it's fine. Click down here. Get rid of those. Dum dum da dum 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 sugar dooga dooga. Also, there something's wrong with the drum beat. That's better. It's got that nice little bit of flavoring, you know? Copy. Put thing right here where it needs to be. Just gonna do this. And this. And this. And then down here I'm gonna go bop! Well, okay. Hold on a minute. No, don't do that. Just let me join these two. In Holy Mattress Money. No! Let me do this. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to duplicate the everything. Sure, whatever, fine. And then I can do this. And I can go bop, bop, bop. Oh my God. Why can I not join the two? Can I not just, wait, can I not just, whoops. Can I not just do this, and then J? No! Why? I don't understand. Where did it go? Give me this. That's fine. I don't, oh my God. Just let me see the piano roll. I don't care about any of that other nonsense. Just let me put in the MIDI. There we go. There we go. These guys are in the ocean too? Yeah, right? Exactly. Those guys are everywhere. Alright, hello. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I am a buffoon. I am a buffoon. No, why? What was that? What just happened there? What was that all about, huh? And then put that in here. That's not quite right. quite right either. Where did this go? There we go. Alright. These need to be the same as this. Alright. Okay. We're getting places. We're getting somewhere. That's what counts. Here we go. Let's all play a little game. Little game. Game start. I still haven't listened to that song in its entirety yet. Like I've listened to the whole song in bits and pieces, but I haven't listened to it all as one cohesive unit yet, and I think that's hilarious. Sugar dooga dooga. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, that I feel like that should be fine. Okay. Sugar dooga dooga. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Would that not just be 16th notes? Da 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 da. Not quite. Maybe it's just in the wrong spot. No, it's still way too fast. Sugar dooga dooga. Just out of curiosity. Okay, so that's not where it needs to be, which means these aren't where they need to be. Start this like here. Start this like here. And start this like here. Just throwing stuff at a wall? No. Close. That's almost there. Give me like that. There it is. Dum 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 dum. That's just a 1 2 3 1 2 3. That's just triplets. One, two, three. these and quantize them into that. Ooh, no, okay. What is there? Where's the layered one? Oh, it's that one. Whoops. Okay, hold on a second. Dun 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 dun. Okay, cool. We're gonna do mid and low for the first one. And then for the second one, we're gonna do high and snare. I'm gonna do snare center. Yeah. Not half bad. Let me hear what the rest of the thing. Not half bad. These need to be different symbols every time, though. See how it's not? You need to be crash left. Then this needs to be crash right. And that needs to be crash left. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then the main drum beat I think is just gonna be a repeat of dum 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 dum. Cause metal drums are not uncomplicated, but sometimes easier than you think. Because I've had so many like instances of like these really big metal songs that happen, and I'll bring them to like instrumentalists and they're like, Mallory, how the heck are you? Hi, good to see you again. Hope you're well. I've had so many people who like have taken a look at like metal things that they actually know how to play like a guitar or something, and they're like, ah, no, this is easy. This is super easy. There's nothing to it but to do it. And then they just do it, so it's like, okay, I believe you. You know? I know that's the least descriptive thing ever. I am so sorry. All right. That being said, gonna hit join on these guys. And then I'm actually I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna take a snippet of that dun 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 dun. Like these first two bars here, I'm gonna snip that. Keep. Oh, whoops. Hold on a second. Ah, I see. Shorten them to that point. Bonk. Hi, I'm good. I've been gone for like 10 days now, but we back and I get to bother y'all again. Sounds great. I'm happy to have you, my friend. Okay, here's this, here's that. And then we're gonna do this, and from this one, we're gonna remove the crash. Does this need to be quantized? What happens if I quantize this a bit? Whoa, okay. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Whoa. Interesting. What is going on? Okay, fine. I need to get these into an isolated void, apparently. I mean, this is the right rhythm. I just need to move. I just need to skosh it over a bit. Why does that still sound off? Oh, because it's not on the thing fully. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. Why are you cut so short? Oh, you're not cut short. For some reason, this just isn't lining up. Why aren't things lining up in the grid? I am doing splendiferous, Mallory, to be entirely honest with you. I am doing, honestly, kind of better than I've been doing in a while, which I am very happy about. We've been playing some games. We've been doing some stuff. We've been diving into some hells. We've been buckshotting some roulette. We've been planeting some Lanas. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. I have so many suggestions from so many people. Which is not a bad thing in the slightest. It's just my decision fatigue is making it increasingly difficult to do anything. Alright, hold on. Let me see what happens if I just extend these out a bit. Okay. I'm also gonna real quick do this and this, because the chords aren't exactly gonna change a whole lot. Actually, wait, I do want to make this a crash left because I'm weird like that, I guess. And then I can go like this. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Hello. That needs to change. Something about that needs to change. Maybe instead of low and mid, it needs to be mid and high. Let me try it. Whoops, where did I start from? Sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me just... good enough. Here's the comparison. I'm gonna start over. I'm starting over. We're gonna take this. We're gonna paste it here. We're not gonna quantize it. No quantize. Thanks for lurking, Mallory. I appreciate you. No quantizing for us. I like the idea of that kick kind of keeping that boom. Boom. We're going to take that. We're going to do it again. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to do the thing. Actually, wait. We need to raise the higher one first so that I can do this easier. There's that. And then, whoa. Okay. Not exactly what I meant to do, but sure, why not? We're going to take this. We're going to go bam. And then this one shall be a crash left because I hath decreed it. I doth declare it. That's not right. Something about that isn't right. Hold on a second. Let me just grab these. Why does it move them that way? Oh, whoops. I also need that. Hold on a second. But I need not that. No. Why does it insist on moving them that way? I want the one to start on 1. There we go. That's great. I love that. Big fan of that. Huge fan of that. Okay. Let me real quick remerge these as they should be merged. And then I think that this will play multiple times. Okay, hold on. Let me listen from the top again. I'm tired of doing this alone. I'm starting to think this ain't my home. I turn around and see your I had an idea for what the chorus will sound like. I want to hit that high note. How do I want the rest of the song to go? I don't know, but I do know this. I want something about this. Why I want it to be different. I wonder what would happen if I quantize these, actually. Hold on a second. What if this? What if this? I could go back to the not metal. I could. That's totally do. Actually, that's not the worst idea in the history of the world. History of the entire world, I guess. Great show. Except now I'm going to have to deal with the automation data for all of these guys. Ah! But it's going to be fun. No. There you are. Actually, I could have it do that. What does that sound? What does that sound like? Oh, it doesn't sound like anything because now the synths are dead. Right. Duh. How could I have forgotten such a thing? I need minus 4.7. Minus 4.5 works. Give me 8.9 works. That's fine by me. Hi, Waterside. Hope you're well. I can make that work. I can totally make that work. That actually seems like it would be pretty cool. I dig that a lot. Let me also do like this and like fade those out as well. Fade those out like maybe even within the first note those could fade out. First couple notes, I guess. What does that sound like? It definitely sounds more fluid. What if I don't have this in here yet? What does that sound like? Actually, what if it's like this? And this is slowly fading in. What if that's the thing that's happening? Let me do that. Let me do this. Let's try that. I could just make it a shorter song and have reality come back through. I could wait. That could be really cool, actually. If I can pull that off, hang on a minute. Hold on a second. 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 Is Warm Synth Pad already going? Yeah, it is. Which means I can do this and put this here. And then that. I could even do like this. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I do that and then I do this. And then I do a little bit of this. Oh, wait, but is that going to ruin this? Hold on a second. It is going to ruin that. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Oh, wait, no, I guess I should listen to it like there. Whoa, whoa, what is happening? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what I wanted to do. 80 streams in a row. Nice. I am okay. My back hurts a little, but I did do 3 loads of laundry today, so it's kind of expected. That is absolutely expected. I'm proud of you for getting your laundry done, and you absolutely deserve to sit down and take a rest. Okay, what happens if I do this? Just for the sake of my own curiosity. Frick. Interesting. How? How am I going to balance this? I've screwed myself over in the making of this particular sample. Does that work? Does that work? Yes. I'm going to say that works. I'm also going to say that I'm going to include this. Is the automation on the real keys? What if I put the automation on the actual instruments themselves and kept real keys as their own thing? What if I did that? Could that be a thing that I could do? Or just put it in there. Get rid of it. There we go. Get rid of that. That sounds much better. Oh my god, it was just that easy. I am a doofus. I am also going to do this. And do this. God, of course it was that. Why wouldn't it have been that? There's that. Here's this. Close enough. I want to go down. And then I want to go back up. And I want to do this. Is this something I can do? How does this sound? That's even a little too loud, which I'm okay with. That works for me. Okay, wait. When did that... Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, hold on a second. Whoops. No, that's not what I want to do. I want this to go quiet. After that, we're going to go down. Maybe. Oh, okay. Wait, I've got it. I've got it. That. Interesting. That's fine. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do. Man, this is just Automation the musical. This is exactly what that is. We're gonna go ba 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 ba. And that's gonna be coming back up to reality. Hopefully that sounds the way I want it to. Maybe. Not quite the way I want it to sound. Start like here. Let me make you realer faster. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh, wait. No. You know what I could totally do? Da 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 da. I could do that. Ba 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 da 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 da. And also here. Nope. Come down like that. And then also, I guess, put it here. Okay, that works. And then what I can do is bring this up to here. Keep this like this until this, which then the unreality leaves. So like this, maybe? Maybe? Wait, what? Where did that go? Oh, that's still quiet. Da. I'm just gonna give everything the same automation. That's how I'm gonna go around this. Working with automation is messy if you don't do it right. And this is also very much not the right way to do it. Hello, Mallory! Welcome back. How was your stream? I hope it went great. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. That's not what I wanted you to do at all. Put it in this one. Yes. Perfect. Okay. And then that one, that should be fine. Except for this. This part needs to be copied and pasted right there in here. Ba-boom! So then hopefully that'll sound like a cool comeback to reality. Gotta run. Bye! Be safe. Wait. Wait. Da 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 da. Okay, hold on. I need to actually like change the actual notes of this, I think, because I want it to not end. I don't want it to end suddenly. I just want those notes to like ring. Just like that. And then whoa, no. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Oh, I am at the end. That was the end. Whoops. Okay. Let me make the notes on these just a chord, I think. And then, because I'm a little silly, I'm also gonna make these last for like a measure longer than they're supposed to. Because I think that'll be cool. Oh man, I can't. Fine. I'll just do it this way then. I'll do it the boring way. Logic. Fine. Whatever. And then give me these. Give me those. Schwa. Oop. My slipper has fallen off. That's no good. So then, like this. Whoa. I'm getting tired of seeing your ghost. That could be like the end line. That could be really cool, actually. That could be pretty sick. Actually, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Am I delusional, Stargirl? Or did I cook? Is that a thing? Could I have done a decent job at this? Is it possible? I'm muting this. And I'm getting rid of this. I want to see if I can see the vision. Want that to last longer. Wait, take it from here. Yeah, that's better. That's a smoother fade out. Hang on, wait. Move this to the side. Give me another bar. Whoa! Give me another bar of
Seek
this.
fluid intake immediately.
Which means I need to fix the automation data, but it's fine. Because all that means is that I have to do this a little bit differently. This is just going to be a more gradual fade out, I think. There's this. There's more that's automated. I know there's more that's automated. Oh, I see. Right. I forgot. I had it like this. We do like this. We do like this. We do like this. And we do like this. Yeah. And then I'm going to move the saxes over. Oh, it didn't ask me to move the automation data. Frick! Hold on, move them back. And then let me grab the individual pieces and move those over. Ask me to move it. No, why would you not do that? Ah, God, I probably hit no. I probably told it not to ask me that anymore. And now look at me. I'm regretting it. Who could have seen that coming? Ah, it's fine. Everything is fine. I just need to grab all of this and move it over like that. There we go. At night it's you, I see the most. I dig that, actually. I dig that a lot, actually. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of how that ends. I'm a big old fan of that. Which means that aside from writing the lyrics, which I still need to do, I know what in general I want the song to say, but aside from writing the lyrics for this song, it's ready for Wesley to put guitar on it. Which is gonna be great. And then What time is it? It's all just about 8. When did I go live? How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for an hour and a half. So I still have like half an hour to an hour to be able to do something. I'm going to be working on this a lot more tonight, I think, because then I don't have to be entertaining while I'm working on stuff. May chance, and I can do some behind the scenes stuff while you guys aren't here. I'm going to save this. We're going to save that. That is the type of thing that you want to save. There's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. There's this. And then we're going to take these 3, make a track stack, call it metal, make it a summon stack, call it metal. Metal! In all caps. I'm going to slot in a guitar or bass thing here. Oh, whoops. There's that. There's that. We're going to call that Wesley. And we're going to turn... Actually, we're not going to mess with that until after I've heard A, the original sound, and B, what I might want to turn it into, the adjustments I might want to make to it. God, this makes it look so small, but then all of a sudden, boop, oh, well, that's not so bad. Ah! Okay, let me do this. I don't know why I made summon stacks for that. I probably don't need to. That's probably not the greatest thing in the world, but hey, it's a thing. Okay, I'm gonna listen through this one more time. I'm gonna write down lyric ideas as I come up with them. Tired of doing, whoa, this alone. I'm starting to think the same. I just realized I'm out of sync for you guys. I'm so sorry. I promise it sounds good in my head. I need words that rhyme with dress for this one, because it ends with dress. I can dig that. I can absolutely dig that. I can get behind that. I can totally get behind that. I can absolutely get behind that. So I'm going to hit Command Save, and then I'm actually going to run a quick ad and do a bathroom break because I need a pee. But when we get back, we're going to be working on getting Galaxy Blues to the point where a different friend of mine, who I don't know if he wants to be named or not, but a different friend of mine is putting guitar on that track. So I need to figure out the lyrics and figure out where the spaces are for some guitar solos from him because he's a very talented guitarist and I really want him to shine on that one. So save that. Throw in the BRB screen. We will be right back after the following commercial messages. And we are back. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate each and every one of you who's still here. Let's get into this. So, this is basically done. I'm gonna see if I can get I almost said his name out loud. I don't know what his artist name is. I don't know what he goes by. But Mr. Guitar Man, I'm gonna see if I can get him to record along with this as well. But I mostly just want solos. So I need to figure out where I want those to be. This part's gonna be a talking part that introduces the song. I'm gonna say some words here about what's going on. I'll figure out what it is exactly that I'm going to say. But then we get into the meat of the this will probably be sung as well. Maybe I'll sing during this one too. And then have the first one be after this one. And solo. Which I think could totally work, actually. I've timed this one strangely, I'm realizing. And then the descending part will be guitar solo into fade out. I really want Guitar Man to have another solo that rather than just the one in here. I got to figure out what all I'm saying in the song, because I had lyrics written to like an old version of it, but that version didn't have any stops and did have a call and response part. But I don't like doing call and response. Call and response is scary because then what if nobody responds? So I'm getting rid of that part. That being said, I like I'm all alone sailing through the stars. I'm a million billion miles away from even Mars. Because that's a reference to a song that you guys haven't heard yet, but you will eventually. Um, they call me 813 because I hear you don't need a name. No, those are flashy and tacky, and I don't need that kind of fame. I feel like I could say that in the beginning part where I'm telling the story. I feel like that's absolutely something that I could do. I need a little help. I ain't too proud. I want to get home sometime soon, put my feet on solid ground. Oh, I did want the the stops. The first one I want to rhyme with the sound of the engine is loud, but it's nothing compared to a digital crowd. Because I really want what I really want to do is I really want to put out a thing in my Discord server, just telling people to cheer and clap, and then just add that in as if we're in like a virtual blues bar, a virtual space blues bar. Which, you know, I don't even know if that's a thing, but like I feel like it could be cool. And I'm trying to capture a space version of the sound of one of my uncle's records, one of my uncle's songs that they recorded live. I'm trying to see if I can replicate it. I know I won't be able to, but I might be able to get close, and that would be pretty cool. Um. Okay. All right. So, hello. Hi. Hello, sweet baby. Hello, sweet baby. That's for you from Donnelly, who I think is probably still playing through Planet of Lana 2. I haven't heard any updates from him, which means that he's at the part where stuff gets serious. And he's either mad or sad. Hello, Shadow. Hello, sweet baby. Hello, sweet baby. Hello, sweet baby. Hello, sweet baby. Here's the baby. Here's the baby. You're just a baby, and I love you. You're just a sweet baby. Okay, sorry. All right, so. Hi. What are the first words that are going to be said here? Life among the stars is where it's at. Hello. 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 How are you? Hello. Hi. It's not even time for your food yet. You're just doing this to be affectionate, which is even sweeter. Hi. 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 Hello. Ooh, I got your hair in my everywhere. Hi. Hello. Hello, sweet little baby. You're just a baby. You're just a baby and I love you. Mwah. Mwah. Hi. Hi, sweet baby. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. Mwah. Hi. Hi. Oh, hello, sweetness. Oh, hello, sweetness. Ooh. Hi. 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 Hello. Hello, sweetness. Mwah. baby. I'm officially stuck on my first puzzle. Oh, snap! What puzzle is it? Also, yes, the baby is babying. See, I told you those were from Donnelly. I told you so. I gave her 3 little kisses on the top of her head and said those are probably from Donnelly. And also went on to say he's probably still playing Planet of Lana too, and I don't know what part he's at because I haven't been getting any updates. Which puzzle are you stuck on? I won't tell you how to beat it, but I'm curious as to where you're at in the game. I'm immersed, okay? Good. That's excellent. I just got back with Mui. He's in the vents. Sliding block puzzle number 2. Is it the one with the carts that are taking the chunks of ore up the way? I unlocked the door, but I don't know how to get to the door. Oh, no, it's not. I'm wrong. Have you done that already? Because I was stuck on that for a while. Yeah, I think. If Mui's in the vents, then yeah, you have. I don't remember how to help, so I cannot help. I apologize. Hello. Hello. You are a baby. I love you. Your tail is flicking. Tail's doing a lot of flicking. You flicking me off? Is that what you're doing? Huh? I'm in the place post Mui prologue. Okay. I think I know where you're at. I think. So, wait. Have you gotten... Did you make it to the forest yet? Is this before or after the forest? I don't remember. I think it's before the forest. It's probably before the forest. The chapter 5, get the heck out of here chapter. Okay, so it is before the forest. Got it. Spoiler alert, there's a forest. Sorry to spoil that. But it is my favorite part of the game. Not for the stuff that happens in the game, purely for the aesthetic. Whoa, didn't know. Well, listen, man, I don't know how much you know and don't know when you're playing a game that you haven't played, that you wanted, that you specifically avoided my playthrough of so that you didn't have spoilers. I don't know, man. Hello, Shadow. How are you? You very eye. The game kind of tells you whatever. Listen! Listen. No, I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to say a word. I am not going to say a word. All I will say is that it is my favorite place in the game. Not story-wise. Story-wise... honestly, story-wise, the ending is my favorite part of the game. You'll see why. Game said, I'm gonna see a Princess Mononoke deer in the woods. Sure. I don't know what that means, but sure. You will see a deer. Yeah. I'm gonna send you 2 pictures. Okay, alright. I'm going to Discord currently as we speak. Opening Discord. I am in Discord. I am Discording it up. I'm courting the dis. Huh. Oh, you're there. Oh. Um. Shoot, I don't remember how that worked. But good luck. I wish you luck. I feel mad stupid right now. No, I know what part you're at. I'm sorry I can't help. I just don't remember how to solve that. But I believe in you, and I believe in your puzzle solving capabilities. That being said, I gotta write lyrics. So we have the talking intro with the 813 bit. Then we have I'm all alone, sailing our way through the stars. You can try to find me, but I'm a little bit hard to find. I said you can try to find me, baby, but I'm very hard to find. Actually, does that work? Hold on a second. Hello, my name is 813. Hello, my name is 813. Hi, my name is 813. Or no, they call me 813 because names out here are expensive. I'm all alone. Sailing away to the stars. Yes, I'm all alone. Sailing away to the stars. Guitar solo. That works. That totally works. Ship's engine can get pretty loud, but there ain't no sound like a digital crowd. I don't know what to say after that, but I feel like that's a cool line. I feel like that's pretty nifty. fade out. I figured it out. I'm dumb. I highly doubt that. I think something probably just slipped your mind. But great job. I'm proud of you. Okay. So we've got that. We've got that. Now I've got a little secret I'd like to tell you. They say secret that I'd like to tell you. They say the universe is black and white, but I swear there's a whole lot of blues. Now, hmm. I don't want to do the call and response thing. I don't want to do the call and response thing. I don't want to do the call and response thing. I don't want to do that thing. This will be after the second set of stops. You can't see what I'm doing right now, I don't think. But it's fine. Got a little secret. I need some, like, ooh sounds. Na 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 da 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 do. Na 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 da 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 do. Yay, Mooey, pet, 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 reunited, immediately slid into a laser. Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds exactly right. Okay, Donnelly. Actually, I hope you can still hear me. Donnelly, wouldn't you agree that the floaty controls are not a thing in this game? Like, the controls feel so much better. Right? Do you agree? Because I felt that way the entire playthrough. Every time I died, it was totally my fault. Yeah, I got cat hair all over my face. It can't be blue. It can't be you. In a chase sequence. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Have fun. Don't die. Okay. Okay. True. From my point of view. I like point of view. Now there's a safe life to be gained from staying home, it's true. But I've learned you see a lot more from my point of view. See a lot more? No. I find you see so much more from my point of view. I find you see more. I find you see so much more from my point of view. Yeah. Now there's a safe life to be lived back on Earth. Yeah, it's true. But I found you see so much more from my point. No, not see so much. But I'm seeing so much more from my point of view. Safe life to be lived back on Earth. Yeah, it's true. Back on Earth. Yeah, that's true. Common Rakuin Clutch. We in the forest. Welcome to the forest. Or would you agree with me about the floaty controls? The floaty controls are not there anymore. They fixed the controls. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Safe life to be lived back on Earth. Yeah, that's true. But I'm seeing so much more from my point of view. I see so much more from my point of view. Felt kind of similar to before, but I feel like I'm used to it. I disagree. I feel as though the controls are somehow like tightened up. But agree to disagree. Enjoy your game. Enjoy the forest. It's my favorite part. Definitely tighter, just a little floaty, yeah, but you can't. Is it a Planet of Lana game if the controls aren't slightly floaty? However, it's not floaty to the point where I'm not in control of it. There were so many points in the first game where I felt like I was just not in control of what Lana was doing. This time around, I'm definitely in control. Then again, maybe I'm just bad at games. That is entirely possible. Now Starship's engine can get pretty loud, but there ain't no noise much like a digital crowd. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, actually, that works. Doesn't it? Doesn't that work? Hold on, wait, let me run through this really quick. I've been encountering a handful of bugs, but I can't really complain since I'm on console. That's fair. Yeah, no, I feel you. Yeah. We were in agreement. Yada yada yada, they call me 813 because names are expensive and I don't need all that. I'm a simple man. I like wandering from place to place. I like doing things. I like meeting people. And at the end of the day, I like coming back home so I can share my experiences with you. Something, some big plants. I love it here. I get you. I'm all alone, sailing away to the stars. I agree, Donnelly. I wholeheartedly agree. Million miles away from me. Now you're trying to look for me, but I'm a bit hard to find. Yes, I said you try and look for me, but I'm a little bit hard to find. Because I'm way up in that big blue sky. Solo, guitar solo. ship's engine can get pretty loud, but there ain't no sound like a tidbit so proud. I need a little help here now. I'll admit it, I ain't too proud. I wanna get home sometime soon and put my feet on solid ground. Oh, I need one more verse. Ah, frick, I need one more verse. Ah, no. Now there's a safe life to be lived back on Earth, yeah, that's true. But I see so much more from my point of view. Yeah, that works. I just need one more verse. I need one more verse between the two stops. And then I'm solid. I also realized that I can do this. I can do my talking thing. I can introduce the band. And then when the drums hit, I can just have Guitar Man do like a little solo into the song. So like right here, solo before the first verse. I'm not alone. Yeah, that could be sick. Because then I get more of Guitar Man soloing stuff, which I would love. Yeah. Okay, I just need one more verse about what life is like in space as maybe I'm like a space hobo, like a space hitchhiker. Those are two very different things. Maybe I'm a space hobo. I actually yeah, I like space hobo a lot more than I like space trucker. Bro, what am I? He's cute, but what? Oh, are you talking about the thing that like flies around? Are you talking about the fly around thing? Is that what you're talking about? Because I have no idea what that is supposed to be. Very cute, I agree, but also, huh? Yeah, that guy. I remember that guy. Okay, I need one more lyric that's about being a space hobo. I've done an R rhyme. I've done an I rhyme. I've done an ow rhyme. I've done an ooh rhyme. A? Flying watering can. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, I remember that dude. I could do an A rhyme. I could do an N rhyme. I could do an in rhyme. Am rhyme. No such thing as night and day. Something gravity. No. Something. Am. Or I could do an O. I could do an O rhyme. I haven't done an O rhyme yet. Because I could do something about radio. Hmm. Hmm. Put my feet on solid ground, not just the ground. Solid ground is the words. Hmm. I just realized I've been very quiet. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking. I'm thunkalunkin. I just talked about how I want to get home and put my feet on solid ground. And then the next bit of stops is about how there's a safe life to be lived back on Earth. That now that's true. Maybe the verse should be about how I don't want to stay forever, just to take a break, just to take a rest. Put on my spacesuit and tie. Call that my Saturn day best. It's a stretch. I kind of like it though. But I want to do something about rest. Now I'm not coming down forever. I'm not coming down forever. I just need a breath and a rest. Maybe some food. These bees. Oh, the bees. God, I hated the bees. The bees were rough. Can't keep me down forever. I just need a quick rest. So I can put on my spacesuit and tackle that my Saturn day best. My controller's on its way out. It's so bugging. I'm tweaking out. Oh, buddy. Big yikes. Alright, hold on a second. I believe I've got myself some lyrics here. I'll have to I'll have to record them tomorrow since I want to be loud and obnoxious. Whoops, that's in the wrong place. Those pretty old stars, million billion miles away from me and Mars. Lana won't run unless I'm doing this wrong. There are some scenes where Lana won't run. You might be fine. You're probably fine. Knowing where you're at, you're probably fine. Ba 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 ba. Now you can try to find me. Look for me, but I'm a bit hard to find. Yeah, you can try and look for me, baby, but I'm a little bit hard to find. Yeah, you can try and look for me, baby, but I'm a little hard to find. But I'm a little hard to find. Because I'm way up in that deep blue sky. And then we have a solo. Who's here? Soup! Hi, Soup! Yeah. Okay. I've got everything except for the talk and intro, which is going to be a little bit goofy, but you know what? So am I. How many bars of intro do I have? How many bits of silence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. I'm still so proud of how that sounds compared to how it started. My goodness. All right, so I've got seven bits. Maybe the band's name is 813. Maybe that's a thing that's happening. Good evening, ladies and gents. So I found my first secret. I need to do a secrets run of both games. So do I, Donnelly. When Planet of Lana 3 comes out, I'm definitely going to do a run like an all secrets run of both 1 and 2. Definitely gonna happen. Absolutely gonna happen. Now, it'll be ages until that happens, but when it happens, that's what I will do. I think so. I think so. I think so. I can't say anymore because I almost slipped up and let something slip. I think so. And if not, that's okay too. Yeah. Exactly. Don't worry about it. But I think so. I think so. Just finish your playthrough and you'll see what I mean. I cannot say anymore. Good evening, ladies and gents. We will be your entertainment for the evening. They call us 813. They better not take my sister yet. Okay. They call us 813 because names are far too flashy. Johnny Boy. That's what I'm going to call him. I'm going to call Guitar Man Johnny Boy because I've been calling him John because he looks like John Denver. That's not his actual name, but I've been calling him John. So the 8th thing will be Johnny Boy, take us home. Far too flashy. Names are far too flashy. Ba, 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 ba. Now tonight we'd like to treat you to a very special song with a very special guest. Johnny Boy, take us home! Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think that works. Good evening, ladies and gents. We'll be your entertainment for the evening. They call us 813 'cause names are far too flashy. Now we'd like to treat you to a very special song with our very special guest, Johnny Boy, take us out! Yeah, and then he comes in on like guitar, he comes in with like some kind of solo or something. I dig that a lot, actually. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of that. I like that. I like how that sounds. Solo, which is right when the guitar kind of chills out a little bit, so there's room for a guitar sounding thing. Big fan of that. Starship's engine can get pretty loud, but there ain't no sound like a digital crowd. The sky is real nice, but I'll admit it, I ain't too proud. I wanna get home sometime soon and put my feet on solid ground. Yeah. Now I'm not calling out forever. I just need a breath and a rest. And maybe some food. No, they can't keep me down forever, baby. I just need a quick rest. It's gonna be very cheesy, but I'm okay with that. Then I'll put on my spacesuit and tie, call that my Saturday best. Now there's a safe life to be lived back on Earth. Yeah, that's true. But I see so much more from my point of view. Yeah. That totally works. I timed out when the piano and guitar parts switch the way that they do for Johnny Boy's solos perfectly. Accidentally, completely on accident, but it's kind of perfect, and I'm a big fan of it. 2.5 hours, not too shabby. I'm willing to call it there. We'll call the rest of the stuff for Galaxy Blues and for Ghosts. I have to do behind the scenes, which means that you guys aren't going to see these songs again until release. That's a pretty cool feeling. Still got a lot to work on, still got a lot to do, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have a blast making the rest of this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But gamers, I am a little bit low on energy. Donnelly, can you hear me? If you can hear me, do me a favor. Keep texting me your updates when you feel like it, but do it on Discord because I'm about to raid out here. But I also really want to hear your thoughts on different parts of the game as they happen. I very much want to hear your thoughts on the game as they happen. Okay, sounds good. Fantastic. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me put Waterside Stock on the board. Let me bring back the background music and bring us back to this screen. Hi! Stonks. Waterside remains in the lead with 163 stonks. She's going to get to 200 by the time it's time for me to go on another break. That's going to be a time and a half. Okay, who's live? Let's find out who's live. Let's see who's live. Who's live? Oh, we haven't rated Ender in a while. Ender's rated into us, but we haven't rated into him in a while. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, all configurations of being. Just saved a kid. Heck yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Being. Thank you so much for coming to tonight's stream. Tonight we're going to be rating into Enderman Man 14. Enderman Man 14 is a very close personal friend of mine and is also an incredibly talented content creator and builder in Vintage Story, which is the game that he is currently playing, and therefore is absolutely deserving of your time and attention. So please, lurk for as long as you can. Tots upon if you feel so inclined. And as always, Donnelly, don't worry about the face that I'm making. I just know what's coming next. And as always, until time brings us together again, stay safe, Wanderers. Much love to you and yours. I will see you all tomorrow for whatever the evening may bring. I have no idea what the evening will bring. But we'll find out. So, thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna get this raid going, and we are out of here. Following Enderman Man 14. Start the raid. And we're gone. Okay. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Later, skaters. Bye.